Meanwhile, more fallout from Britain's News of the World newspaper hacking scandal. Rebekah Brooks has now resigned as chief executive of our parent company's British newspaper unit, News Corp, just one of the recent hacking scandals. This morning we're finding out that the Pentagon suffered one of its largest hacking events ever, a cyber theft of more than 24,000 files. The Pentagon says they were stolen by a foreign government. Joining us right now is a man who knows about the media, Bob Schneider, the head of the New York-based Schneider Group, and he used to run one of the biggest PR firms in the country. Good morning to you, Bob.
Good morning, Steve. How are you?
Fine, thank you very much. What do you make of what this particular hacking scandal with the News of the World?
Well, the News of the World is a hacking scandal. It can't be denied. But the issue really is why are so many people piling on at this point? We know it's a hacking scandal. Shouldn't we get beyond it and really deal with the issue of hacking? I mean, Corp has been hacked into, Bank of America has been hacked into, American Express has been hacked into, insurance companies have been hacked into. We've got a serious hacking problem in this country, and this morning the government's obviously been hacked into over 24,000 files. So we've got to figure out a way to deal with this hacking problem. That's what we have to do.
You know, and the company has come forward and they've said, look, this happened a long time ago at a tabloid. In London, somebody did something really bad, and the company reacted. They closed that newspaper. All those people got fired, even though 99% of them absolutely had nothing to do with it.
And if I'm not mistaken, Murdoch, who owns it, has apologized, but for some reason, the public, the media, keeps going over this again and again and again.
The piling on.
It's a little bit too much, but I think the bigger issue is really hacking and how are we as a public going to protect ourselves and protect our privacy and deal with it. And I would also say, by the way, Citigroup, great bank. Bank of America, great bank. Are they getting the same kind of attention for hacking that took place less than a year ago that News Corp is getting today?
Right, and then you, along those lines, you've got the news about this thing at the Pentagon. I mean, it sounds like the country of China, who we owe a whole bunch of debt to, sounds like they got into our Pentagon supercomputers and sucked out 24,000 different files. Where is that as a big story?
It's really very, very scary, and I think that we should be very concerned as a public about our privacy and about people getting access to what we have, and we've got to find ways to defend ourselves.
Sure. And one of the other things about the media piling on, you know, you look at some sites, you would think that Martians had landed in New Jersey again. We've got some serious problems in this country right now. We are teetering on default. And what do? They talk about this.
We've got major problems in the country. John Boehner's dealing with tough problems. The president's dealing with tough problems. We have problems in the States. And we're dealing with this issue over in London that took place more than a decade ago.
Sure.
I don't quite understand it.
And Mr. Murdoch himself has said that he's going to cooperate. He's going to show up at Parliament next week. And now news this morning that Rebekah Brooks, who headed up that unit, is calling it quits.
All the right things have been done from a crisis point of view in terms of this News of the World issue. It really should get put behind us. Investigators, the courts should deal with this, and we should move on and deal with the important topics of the day.
I think you're right. All right, Bob Schneider,
good to see you.
Pleasure to see you right here on the big desk.
Always good. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. All right, straight ahead, Casey Anthony set to be released from prison in just 2 days. And